The woman you're trying to become doesn't need a better morning routine. She doesn't need another planner or motivational video, and honestly, she probably doesn't need a fresh start. What she needs is a different set of decisions. Because the gap between who you are today and who you want to become isn't usually knowledge. Most of us already know what we should be doing. The gap is in the choices, the daily choices, the ordinary choices, the choices that nobody sees. And if you've been feeling frustrated because you know what to do, but you're not doing it consistently, this video is for you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tiara, and we are currently in our Inner Glow season. Inner Glow season is a space where we focus on becoming our best selves from the inside out. At one point, I had consumed so much self-improvement content. I knew what healthy habits looked like. I knew what confidence looked like. I even knew what consistency looked like. But my life wasn't reflecting what I knew. And that's when I had to ask myself a hard question. If I already know what to do, why am I not doing it? The answer wasn't because I lacked information. The answer was because I was making decisions on how I felt in the moment, not based on who I wanted to become. And that's a different way of living. Because your feelings change every day, but your vision shouldn't. I think a lot of women spend time thinking about the future version of themselves. She's confident, disciplined, healthy. She's at peace. She's keep her word. She has boundaries. We journal about her, we create vision boards about her, but then we continue making decisions from the mindset of our current self. And that's why we feel stuck. Because becoming her isn't about admiring her. It's about practicing being her. The future version of you isn't created in one day. She's created daily. Decision by decision, choice by choice, moment by moment. And sometimes the difference between where you are and where you want to be is one better decision repeated consistently. High standard women don't make every decision based on feelings. This is something I had to learn. And if I'm honest, I still have to remind myself of it. High standard women don't always do what they feel like doing. They do what aligns with who they are becoming. There are days when she doesn't feel like going for a walk. She goes anyway. There are days that when she doesn't feel like keeping the promise that she makes to herself. She keeps it anyway. There are days when she wants to choose what's easy, but she chooses what's aligned. And I think that's where people get confused. They assume becoming the highest version of yourself is always being someone who is motivated. No, it means becoming someone who is no longer controlled by every emotion that passes through her. Because feelings are temporary, but your decisions are building your future. I think one reason people get discouraged is because they assume that transformation has to be dramatic. But transformations are actually quiet. You don't wake up one morning and completely become a different person. You become her gradually. Through the moments nobody sees, through the decisions that seem small at the time. And then one day you look around and realize that you respond differently. You think differently, you carry yourself differently, you trust yourself more. And that's when you realize that the gap has been closing all along. Not because of one big breakthrough, but because of hundreds of small aligned decisions. So here's what I want you to do this week. Every morning ask yourself, what would the woman I'm becoming do today? And throughout the day, whenever you face with a decision, ask yourself, what would she do next? If this video resonated with you and you would like to go deeper, make sure you comment Inner Glow below, and I'll send you the link to the workbook. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. I'll see you on the next one.